Okay, so let's see what's happening now. More stuff. I guess I'm fighting another clan. We are clean here. Take this chocobo skin and leave. Sorry. No can do. Let's see. Okay, so I think I went into this. I either broke a law or the laws fucking suck, so I had to come and chop it real quick. Make quick work of it. Let's see. No knives, corner, or color magic. This should not be very much difficult at all. I would think, I hope, maybe. We're gonna see though. Maybe. If this works or not. Maybe. I don't know if this is part 1 or part 2 videos. But, I figure I'm gonna go ahead and get some more commentary did for this. I was recording some commentary earlier, started to get kind of burnt out, and was like, fuck it. Because really, it's easier to stay fresh on this shit if I'm bouncing, like, back and forth or between stuff or whatever, you know, different projects. So it's, like, really difficult if I'm doing post-commentary to, keep it fresh and dope and shit. If, you know, it's the same video, game, stuff, over and over, and I can really get live commentary on for this, although when this plays, it doesn't always play 100%, so it easily gets out of sync. That's not fucking cool at all. I found that out when I tried to do a live commentary on this particular game. There is live commentary, but it gets horribly, terribly fucking out of sync at some point. But, just double checking the laws, and let's... Who are you anyway? I tell you, I have nothing! I swear! Then what's moving inside your box? A monster, isn't it? And here we go. I just got to defeat all the enemies. Obviously. All that good stuff. So, let's see how this goes. You know, most of these enemies, as long as my attacks hit, I can one-shot these motherfuckers. That's cool if it works out that way. There we go. Like, I just one-shotted that fool. Showed him who's boss. I'm boss. Yeah, so I took a break for a bit when I was recording commentary earlier, trying to keep it fresh. I was gonna hop over and start doing some other stuff, because I'm pretty much done rendering everything I was done rendering. Like, you know, all the other stuff that's not Game Boy Advance or Game Boy. But my phone was frozen for an hour. So I couldn't quite pull up information on the one game. Because I'm going to get to the point, it's like 3 videos in by the time it's done with all the dialogue that I can actually talk about stuff. So, you know, I was going to go over the game briefly, really quickly and stuff. But, unfortunately, the phone was frozen. So I was like, you know, fuck it. I'm just going to go outside and do some more lawn work. So I chopped up a tree. So we took down a bunch of tree branches. And then, you know, I just had to clean those up. Yesterday I worked until, you know, it was almost dark, and I got most of it done. I got like half the big stuff done, and then, like, you know, the other small stuff. Then, damn, did I just see the video fuck up? I hope not. And then, you know, I just went out there and just finished at least one of the piles. There's still an entire another pile to go through. So that's another... I'm gonna do that in another, you know... in another session type thing. Like, it took me like an hour to run through all that shit. So I'll do that next batch in another session. Maybe in a bit, I don't know. Because when I was finishing up, it started sprinkling. I don't know if it's gonna rain or do a straight up downpour or whatever, but, you know, I figure it's easier, can keep my energy up, or whatever, and just do it like that. So that's how that happened. So I finished up that amount of stuff back in here, and now I'm gonna work on more stuff. So that should be cool. I want to try to finish up this entire rest of the batch today. I don't think I'm going to, though. Maybe tomorrow. And then by, what's today? Yes, Wednesday. So, if I don't get it done by today, I'll finish it on Thursday for sure, I'm thinking. Maybe. If not Friday at the latest, but I'm hoping tomorrow, on Thursday. And then I can edit another entire batch on Friday. And that'll be cool. So then I'll have the weekend to do more commentary, this and that, all that boring shit, and that'll be cool. And I'd really wish I could have kept working on this, but I was running out of hard drive space, and it's really sucking for the post-commentary portion, because I'd really like to do all the old school stuff. All the Gameboy stuff that I like to do is filler, like in between videos when I'm talking about keeping it fresh and all that stuff. But, how little space I have with my luck, I'm gonna get into a game that's, you know, gonna take an hour or something. Like, it's an accidental run through. Actually, I did finish another Gameboy game on accident. I didn't even realize it was gonna be like that. I was just gonna play that first level and I was like, fuck this, I'm done. It turned into a complete game playthrough. Actually, I don't know if there's more to it, but it was called Bob the Builder, and it's like, you know, based off some kids show, as far as I'm aware. And, you know, you just did simple, stupid shit you really had to be 3 years old to fail and have any difficulty with. So I did that. And, yeah, I have a full run-through of that now. So, you know, going on that, working with that, and that stuff. So, I don't know, I think I might finish this up in one video. I don't remember if this was 1 or 2 parts. It's been a while. I might finish it up in this one part. I'm thinking, that's what it looks like now. I'm getting this last guy down, and I usually don't do the last guy until, you know, I'm getting to the end. I usually like to save the boss guys for last, either way. So we'll see how that goes. And I think I do finish this in one round. So that's cool. I can get on to all the other good stuff. And now that mother person is down, yes. So all that good stuff. And so we couldn't fool you. Oh, I should have used another voice maybe. That should be the end of monster smuggling. And that's that. So, that's nifty. That's cool. That's done. And I can get on to other stuff. Well, not really. I have to do a lot of commentary stuff before I can get on to more progress in this damn game. So, that's nifty. Okay, see ya.